Oh, Kex, maybe it's Kex la, maybe Kex la phone la computer. But even if that happens, my life would have gone. Um, yeah, I think we have done most of what we wanted to do. But my life just went, so I don't know what really happened. I hope Kex is able to come in. Yeah, interesting conversation. Yeah, yeah, it's there, but the life is there. But why did the life just go off? Is what I don't understand. I don't know. I just came on again. Let me see, because we were almost done. It was just giving us what happened in Senegal. Na telefono fana man father phone. Well, in the ko. Okay. So I just started the live again, but let me see if Kex is able to come on. If not, you know. So the live just went off. I don't know how that happened, but I'll try to get Kex to finish his wrapping up what he was saying. I think it's important for us to give us background as to what is happening. And then from there, we will just end this. Kex was also outside. So Kex la, you know, malam fala battery fala se bambang malam. But you know, Kex la fintila normally no okay, not me, but if I'm not able to get Kex, I guess that is it. You know. So as we speak, I think Kex was saying, but I've said it earlier. I saw at the DIC, Senegal Investigation Criminal Division. Oh, Kex. I did not see your request, Kex. I haven't seen your request. Can you send a request again, Kex? When Kex, you finti you do not maybe you finti you do not, Kex. Reporting the live. Why should anybody report this live? This is some news that you want to bring clarity on what is happening. Nothing against anybody, but just to explain what really is happening in the case. Kex, ibe dunna le finti dunna ko take ngai jube. Hi, hello. Ibe pending rimin tole ente bukeje. Yeah, mbukeje send ko take. Because nte watu kabri dunta nanga kwenye le Kex, bring Kex on video, so I was able to see that, but I did not see your request. Okay. All right, thank you. There's no add. Let me see who I can add. It's suggesting other people that I can add, but it's not showing me Kex. Hey, Raps, yeah, thank you for the stars. Appreciate. Thank you so much for the stars. So if you send us stars, you're empowering Kerfato. Mustafa, ebuka stars send Kerfato ya. Eyenda ka stars send Kerfato ya. Saje nka kodo damandin soto. Thank you for sending us stars. Kex Nyame Jahani signed it. I haven't seen him. You've seen him? No, I'm not yet. Man Kex J. Man Kex J. And I'm not even seeing him on the people that I can add. There are people that I can Gajiko. You sent a request. Kex, the request you should send through small.ningolo. I haven't seen the request again. And now you're even no, I haven't seen the request. Kex. Let me allow viewers to join. But I'm not seeing you there and those people that I can allow. I wish Because imagine, the other people are coming, bring Kari on live, but it's not suggesting you. The last time I added you because it was suggesting to bring you on. So that's what I was waiting, so I can bring you on. But, yeah, it's not coming. Kex, do you want me to call you so we could end this? Let me call you direct, and we can just end this part. I'm gonna call you so we can just end this part. Let me call you. Kex, let me call you. Yes, hello? Ben, I'm calling him. Yeah, Kex. So saying I'm gonna call a part end. Okay. Now you were talking about Senegal, Minketaje. So just to give us an idea what is happening there, you were talking about case they called in. They went to the court last Friday, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, start from there.
Yeah, so actually they went to, after when we had that, then finally they have filed what we call the bill of indictment in regards to the charges that they will charge Aisha for, and they said they are charging her for blackmailing under the cyber laws of Senegal, even though Gambia doesn't have those cyber laws, so they rely on those laws and they actually try her on the cyber laws and they call it what we call blackmailing through the internet and other things. So actually when that happens, they went to court and according to when they mentioned the case, and actually what we learned from our colleagues on the ground, they are told us that the lawyer for Thiam, or the state lawyer actually, because the state that is prosecuted, like I said, now Thiam is not a party to the case. Thiam is either going to be a witness to the case because this is a criminal case. Okay. So now it's the state that is prosecuting Aisha. You know, it's not Thiam prosecuting Aisha, but Thiam can only be a witness for the state. You know, so but the prosecuting officers will be the state. So it's either party versus the state of Senegal at this material time, even though Thiam filed the case. If it is a civil, then like what is happening in the Gambia is going to be either party versus Thiam. But this one is a criminal, the Senegal prosecution. So Thiam will be only a witness to the court. But what baffles me or what doubts me is that the matter was adjourned on the claim that Abdoulaye Thiam was not actually present in the court. Abdoulaye Thiam is just a witness. Is the state telling us that Abdoulaye Thiam is the only witness that they have that will testify in this court? In this case, to actually approve their allegations or whatever is the charges against Aisha. If Abdoulaye Thiam then is the only witness, then we can understand, okay. But Thiam should know better that he has filed a case and he has heard over the internet, because even if he's not in Senegal, but he will get the information that this person is arrested and she's going to court. But even if Thiam is the only witness, then in a way we can say they have the reason of adjourning the case. But if Thiam is not the only witness, then why could they call their first witness for the case to start? At least when Thiam comes, then Thiam can be either the second witness or the third witness. So normally that's what should happen, but that didn't happen. But the funniest part is where actually Aisha Thiam, when they sought for the adjournment, with the court grants, but Aisha's lawyers actually requested for what we call her fundamental right, that an accused person is always an accused person, and she or he is presumed innocent. She or she is proven innocent until proven guilty by a competent court. So normally that's what happens. And always, all the time, what we said, bail is always at the advantage of the accused person, unless otherwise what happens, and there are 4 or 5 main conditions that are always put forward, that if the person is granted bail, he or she might abscond the jurisdiction where she's been tried. That means she might run away from the country where she's been tried, and that can also delay justice. Either the person will also interfere with the witness that the state wants to rely on. Maybe she has an influence over the witness that she actually knows that the state will use these people against me, so she can go there, either bribe them or either talk to them through family. So if that fear is there, the person might deny bail too. And also whether the person will actually interfere with evidence that they have. Maybe whatever evidence they want to rely on, the person might tamper with those evidence. If it is maybe the telephone itself, the the messages itself and all that is those are materials evidence. If the person will tamper with those things, also they can deny. Or the safety of the person, if they think that okay, if we release this person because of our own safety or his own safety, people might go and attack her for the crimes he's been tried. Then the state can say, okay, so rather we keep him under the custody of the state rather than granting the person bail. So these are few conditions, but if all those conditions are not factors that you should actually grant this person a bail. But in Aisha's case, that didn't happen. But also, when an application is made, there are two ways of application. You have what we call the verbal application, that you can make an application orally, that you can stand orally and make an application. But you can have what we call a written application before the court. So these guys came with an oral application to say that they were seeking for Aisha to be granted bail pending the hearing of the next case. What should have happened is to hear from the state council, then the judge should put the question that what is the position of the state in terms of the request by Aisha's lawyer. And those people should convince the judge that you cannot grant this person bail based on A, B, C, and D, and those things should be convincing to the court that based on this ground, yes, there's a fear that if we leave this person, and I have mentioned that in terms of person interfering with the case, person interfering with witness, person might abscond the jurisdiction. But this has to come from the state itself, the other party that you are, but they should give it the opportunity, to say that the application must be heard. So you give the opportunity to the other party to respond, and you make a decision in regards to that aspect. That also didn't happen, and Aisha was denied bail. They didn't tell us what is the reason of Aisha being denied, because you should tell the people the reason why she is denied bail. That's why this application is actually filed. So all these things didn't happen. Why it didn't happen? It's something that when the matter happens to be adjourned to the next Friday, that's almost in 2 days' time, they are coming back to the court, and we expect this time around they will proceed. If they didn't proceed, we expect then they should actually grant the girl bail, which is a fundamental right, unless otherwise, and those circumstances has already been mentioned. So far, this is what we hear. But we also have been issues or rumors that are not yet confirmed. Like I told you, we will rely on what is been before the court, and that's the bill of indictment. And so far, the bill of indictment that we received is still a blackmailing issue, where there are some attachment to their bill of indictment. Thiam was explaining how he met Aisha in the first initial stage, where did they start, and all this process, and up to here, all those things were part of their thing. Just a brief, and also attach some South African numbers with messages and some billing numbers, billing numbers and other things were also linked there and other things. So we have seen all those things, and this is so far. But we have that they want to now all the issues that are happening in the Uganda in terms of the civil case, they want to bring that one to the criminal case. Now they want to just have a similar one that is happening in Uganda, actually have the same thing. So that will be the party is tried on two issues on one matter. Yeah, I understand. So that will be you have been tried on one particular issue on a civil trial, and also been tried on the same matter and I don't think that would be the direct. But that's the allegation we are hearing, or that's the rumors that we are hearing. But until we see that bill of indictment, maybe on Friday, if there's a change in their bill of indictment, then we can now scrutinize that issue, whether it is fair when you are having this thing, or is that there is lack of trust in our judicial system of this country. Because if you are having that kind of progress, there's no, because the matter is going. There is no issue of the matter being delayed for lack of due prosecution, or being delayed from the angle of the prosecutor, the presiding judge. The matter is going, and it's going fast track, because they always pick up multiple tickets so that the matter will be tried fast. And the judge who is presiding is a very serious judge that we all know. So why are you now taking another look at the same case to Senegal? When his matter been tried? So those are issues that we can debate when we see the new bill of indictment. But for now, we can only rely on what is before the court, and that is blackmailing.
So right now, blackmailing is what is before the court, but also Aisha, as we speak, is being questioned since yesterday by Dick, and it's regarding the civil case that is here. That is, she's been questioned on that. So as we speak, I know she's been questioned by Dick as we speak. She said she spent the night yesterday at Dick, and the questioning continued today. It is expected that Mr. Thiam also will be there today at some point to answer some questions. So hopefully by the end of the day or tomorrow, we will know what is the outcome of that investigations that Dick is doing, whether it will result to any other charges, whether it will just be the blackmailing charge that is at the court. So we should know by the end of the week, right?
Absolutely, so.
We should know. Yeah. So thank you very much, Kex. We will be trying to, I think it's important that we give these updates because that is a Gambian that is in another country and having a high profile case. Just like any other case, it is important just to shed light on what is happening. And I think it's important to clarify here that, I mean, in as much as he's a Gambian, I am one person who believes that justice, everybody deserves justice. Abdoulaye Thiam deserves justice, Aisha deserves justice. But, you know, everybody's rights and should be protected as well. So we are told also Adik, she's been treated well. The investigations is going well. I hope that, you know, we're able to get updates from that as soon as possible. But it's important. Do you know have you had any information as to if government has been able to get involved in this since it started? Do you have any updates on that?
No, so far I have not get any information for government involved or even me. Actually, I didn't get any information in regards to government involvement so far.
Okay. So we will try to do this. Anytime there's any major information regarding this case, we'll come here to give updates to Gambians, and I think that is important because this is a high-profile case. It was in Gambia. I mean, at the end of the day, when it was in Gambia, we all wanted to see what was going to happen, the outcome. We know a very, very honorable judge is handling this case, Justice Jaite. I mean, now the case now has taken this twist. We want to, because a lot of us, who is covering this case in Senegal, in Gambia, my reporter Landing is also covering it. Yeah, but you guys, he understands this case because just before I came on, I was trying to get some information from him just to brief me as to what is happening in the case. Now, you guys might not have the opportunity to be able to cover the entire case in Dakar because number one, jurisdiction issues, but there's also some language barriers and all this stuff, and our laws are also a little different, French laws and Gambian laws, so certain things doesn't look the same. So it's important that we also bring updates to people to know what is really happening, what is the status of this case, what are the charges, what is going on. I think this is a very important piece of information that Gambians should know. And we will try to do that all the time, to do updates as to what is happening in the case. And we will try to have you here once a week just to give an update on what is going on. I think that is important. This case is high profile, and I think, you know, it's important that we do.
The public deserves to know the facts because we have seen so many distorted messages that are done. So, but with updates like this nature, people will be very interested. That's what is before the court because there are so many unfound stories, like we who are covered, we know the facts. So when we see such things, we feel like the public is not informed about this issue, and everybody is now at your own corner creating your own amount of money, your own amount of what is being claimed. So it's so unfortunate.
But that's the thing. If the public don't, if the right people don't give the right information, people will speculate. And this is, we even accuse our governments of not giving us information, and we also speculate sometimes. So that is why it is important as media personnel to put out information that we know. And the reason why it was important for me to bring you or even speak to Landing was because I don't go to the courts every day. Of course, I read the stories, but I don't go to. So you being in that courtroom, knowing what was claimed, what was put out, the evidence that are coming out from that court, you giving these are facts. Because if you bring anything contrary to what is in the courts, obviously you can be charged for contempt of court. So, you know, it's important that you are giving us what has happened in the courtrooms, what happened there, what evidences were tendered, what were the arguments there, so that people also understand what was the background of this case, what really happened, and what is going on. These things are important. So we would like to update people. We are also in contact with some of our colleagues in Senegal, so that just before we Pap Sane of Wolf was calling me now as I was talking to you, because, you know, he's also following this case. So we just want to know what is happening in Senegal, and I think it's important. After tomorrow, Friday's case, maybe we can, and we will also know what the outcome of this investigation is, so we know what we can tell the people what is happening. And I think a lot of Gambians would want to know. Aisha is a Gambian, Abdoulaye Thiam is half Gambian, so this is, because he's one of his parents is I'm told is Gambian, so people want to know. People would really want to know what is going on. I think it's important to put these informations out. Thank you so much, Kex, for all you do and recovery. I appreciate it. Hopefully,
I'm so grateful. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you to the viewers.
Thank you so much. Hopefully, we can come back again soon and do this. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much, Kex. And that brings us to the end of this show. Just like I said, I think it's important to have these kind of conversations and bring clarity and, you know, just explain what is happening in the court. So hopefully Friday we'll have an update as to what is happening with Aisha. We all pray that she is released on Friday, because nobody, you know, deserves to be detained. And I believe I still want the case in Gambia to proceed. So we know what the law says about some of these things. It's important. But until that, you know, I want to end here for now. I'll get back to you guys once we have any update as to the investigations that's going on right now in Adik, and also on Friday after the court case, we know what is the update. Will she be allowed to go home? Will she be detained? Whatever the outcome is, we will come back here to update you. Thank you very much for you all watching, and I want to thank Mustafa for his perspective on this, and also Keksani for giving us what really transpired in the courtroom. I think that is very key and it's important. He's a reporter on the ground, and he knows this case like the palm of his hand, so you know it's important. So thank you very much. I'll come back, and join me tomorrow for my show with Mar Nyang of Gambia Participate. We talked about corruption issues in the country. So we also talked about this case, actually. We recorded the show today. Very interesting conversation. Mustafa was supposed to be there. Mustafa, you were supposed to be on my show today. Thank you guys. See you again. Bye-bye.